So what I need to do basically is to install a new one. So say new, I'll call it CentOS 7. It's CentOS 7, guys, not CentOS 8. Okay, and it's a significant difference. So be sure, guys, you use CentOS 7. It's not the same otherwise. And what I will do here, I'll choose Red Hat 64. That's what I need. Linux. When you write down CentOS 7, actually it will choose it by itself. I'm gonna go for a little bit more, like 2 GB of RAM, and I will create the hard disk. I'll say create. I'll choose 16 GB here. So I'm doing a movie, guys, out of this. So you're gonna have it the same way I provided you with the other one. So you're gonna have this one too. I'll say create, and here it is. That's the one. So what I would do now in the settings will be the same what I did already with the Ubuntu. So basically everything is pretty much the same what I'm gonna do there. Advanced, because it will have a graphical interface, I'll choose here bidirectional. So me to be able to copy and paste things from my real computer to my virtual and vice versa, as well as to drag and drop them. Okay. So the next thing what I'll do here in the system, I could choose the RAM memory. I'm gonna remove the floppy, and while it's marked like this, I will move it to the bottom. And that's important thing, guys. Change the PC2 mouse to USB tablet. That's very important. The next thing what I'll do will be to go to the display, and I'll go this display. When it's a graphical interface, it's supposed to be to the end here. Otherwise, you're gonna have some trouble. Storage, now in wherever it says empty on my CD, I will click on it. I'll go on the CD, and I'm gonna choose now my my other CD drive. Well, I'm gonna choose my ISO file, the new one. Any questions so far, guys? Everything's okay? I'll say add, and I will choose the one which is here, into the downloads. I'm gonna choose it again. On the network, initially I will choose the NAT network. Then I could choose wherever I want. In the share folder, I will share my desktop. As exactly the same thing what I did with Ubuntu. You could see on Ubuntu how it has been done, and you could do it there. And I could auto mount this one. And it's done. Remember, for you guys to be able to choose the NAT network here in the file preferences, network, you need to have at least NAT network. By default, you have none. So you need to click on the plus, and you need to add one. So I don't need this one for now. I'm going to remove it. But nevertheless, that's how it works. Any questions so far, guys? And once this is done, I'll start the installation. See, guys, when it starts, first actually it's starting with the second option. Test this media and install CentOS 7. So it's a good idea if you don't want to wait a little bit more. Just click inside, click up arrow, and basically choose install CentOS 7. But if it starts, this one doesn't matter. I'm gonna start it just to see what it does. First of all, it does it very fast. And secondly, basically it will prompt me at certain point. I could choose escape, and actually it could stop. That's what I would like to show it to you. I'm gonna use escape sign, so you guys to I'll click on the escape key, so to stop the process of checking the media. What it does is checking my virtual hard drive if there are some errors there. That's all. Here it is, it's starting. And so once it starts the checking of the, here it is. That's what it is. It will be fast. It won't be very long. But if you wanna stop it, just click escape. And here it is. Now it proceeds. At any point your mouse is inside, you cannot see the mouse outside. The right control, you see it's on your version. Actually it shows, okay, it in the VirtualBox it shows right control. So this one you need to click and your mouse will be outside. Okay, any questions so far, guys? So what you need to choose here again is the language. As with Ubuntu, you just click continue. Now you see it's asking you, do you want your mouse to be captured inside? No problem with this. Here it is, I'll say continue. Let me double check again. The mouse which I've chosen, it's supposed to be yeah, because it's a PS2 mouse, that's why it does this. You see, I told you guys you need to choose the other one, and I haven't chosen it the last time. It's okay. What I could do, I could shut it down and I could proceed, but I could do it now. No problem with this. And afterwards, I will change it once it's shut it down. No worries about this. I know that when I'm inside, I need to wait. If I need to go now and use my mouse outside, I need to right-click the right control. No problem for this. So it's looking for installation source. As soon as it's finding it, the first thing what you need to do is to scroll a little bit down and to choose network and hostname. Okay, you see the network adapter actually is not on, so you need to click here on the right side wherever it says off, so you to see guys on the left side on. And if everything is done properly, actually you're gonna see here IP addresses which will be given to your machine, and actually you're gonna have internet. The other thing, you could change the name here. You could say, you could leave it like this, but you could call it something. You would call it test. And I could say test.local. That's how I'm gonna call it. It's okay, and I'm gonna say apply to apply the name. And I'm gonna see it here on the right side changed. Okay, so that's done. When I'm done here, and you're gonna see it's the similar with everything else what we're gonna do initially, I'll click here on the done button. The next thing is to click on the installation destination. When I see something which has a exclamation point, that means I need to click there. And what I need to do, actually, this is the 16 gigabyte which I've chosen from my real computer to be for the virtual computer to be designated. I just need to click done to confirm this. And I need to wait now until this is done, until this is chosen. Here, well, it's almost done. And basically I'm almost done. What I could do here also is I need to choose here something else. Minimal installation is not what I need. What I need here is server with GUI. Option number 2, 4, 6, 7. Option number 7 I need to choose server with GUI. And I need to say done. Okay, so basically now it will choose the ISO image, and it will choose this software part. So as you saw, I could install many things there. It's not only this, but that's what we need. Any questions so far, guys? Here it is. Now my software selection is done. Something what I could do is, you see it shows here America date and time, New York. Well, it's the same time zone, but I would like to be in our time zone, which is actually Toronto. And the network time when you have internet is good to be on. So I'm gonna confirm this too, and basically I'm ready to start installing. So everything is black now. You see, once again, you need to scroll a little bit. You see, you don't see all the options. You need to scroll up and down. And then I'm gonna say begin the installation. I need to put a password for the root. That's a difference with Ubuntu. On Ubuntu, we just created the user and inputted the password. So that's what we did. The full name, I'm gonna choose here user, and once again, that's what I'm gonna see. And the username itself will be the one with the small letters. Be sure you will do this administrator. That's very important thing. Do it administrator. You could do it after this, but it's a lot of work. It's better to do it here. It's very easy, one checkbox. And then put a password. You could choose something short. In production, don't do this, obviously. But here, no problem, you could do it. And I'm gonna choose another one here. I'm gonna say done. Now here you see at the bottom it says the password is too short. You need to click twice. So it's just asking you to confirm that you're sure what you're doing. So I'm gonna click second time, and now it's okay. And I need to create a root, and I'm gonna choose the same password, although this is very bad practice, especially when it's short. But once again, we're in a lab, so I don't care too much. And I'm gonna click done twice once again because it's a short and weak password. And now my installation is done. Now I just need to wait maybe half an hour and it will be installed. That's all, guys. So that's the installation. So basically, I will finish this movie now, and I'll start recording it. Actually, I'm gonna start sending it to let me